Welcome back, Aureole Review. Childhood friends Kazu and Moto have always been together, but as puberty hits in junior high, sociable, good-looking Kazu gets a girlfriend, and quiet Moto wishes that he could get one too. They join different sports clubs. Moto tries archery while Kazu likes basketball. It doesn't help that they are in different classes. Either, Kasumi seems so self-confident and confident, but she's begun realizing that the person he's really for has feelings for is Moto. Then Moto happily announces that he's found himself a girlfriend at last, and Kazu pretends to be happy for him. But in the world it starts to crumble, the add to his problems. His home life is beginning to fall apart, and his father is either absent or comes home drunk. Kazu doesn't tell Moto, but Moto can't help but notice the changes in his friends. Feelings go away just like theirs did. Kazu tells him, thinking of his unhappy parents, I just appreciate that we get to go to high school together. If Moto tries to introduce his girlfriend Ishi to Kazu, Kazu can handle the situation, and she innocently reaches out to brush away a stray thread from his jacket. He he jerks his arm away violently, his face betraying his inner turmoil. Later, when the boys are at Kazu's home, Moto tries to erase what happened. Ishi was understandably upset, but Kazu says all the wrong things, then loses control and makes a pass on him. Moto shock hits him hard and leaves. And so they drift apart. Kazu bleaches his hair and starts to hang out with a different crowd. His parents divorce, time passes, and Kazu gets a part-time job. His friends outside high school are older. They call him Yana and they drink and smoke. Is there any hope for the two childhood friends to come to some kind of understanding, or have they lived drifted too far apart? If the graphic style and character design so Welcome Back Aureole looks familiar, it's because Takatsu is the name adopted by mangaka Misaki Takamatsu for her boys' love works. As I am a massive fan of the charming and quirky Skip and Loafer, I was really intrigued to see what the mangaka's BL will be like, and I'm far from disappointed. Even so, some of the panels in his earlier work look a little hastily dashed off in places, especially some of the early depictions of the characters, which just to get a manga off to a strong start. However, if you're not put off by the first pages, the authentic feel the slice of life story will begin to convince, and as you read on, it slowly quite goes from strength to strength. There's subtle use of the fleeting image of a butterfly, and the soft hood color page on the front is beautifully executed. Takatsu's skill at conveying nuance when her characters are talking together, whether it will be their stance or the little flickers of emotion that cross their faces. You really feel that you get to know Makazu and Moto and when they say hurtful things to each other. You feel the pain. One of the strengths of Skip Loafer is the delightful and believable way Takamatsu portrays the characters. It's all done with a light touch, perfectly captured by her style of drawing. But when something of importance occurs, it really counts because she's laid the ground in preceding scenes as well as making us feel for the people involved. Rockabye Aureole is another welcome discovery in the wonderful era of Tokipop Love LGBTQIA plus list, and the translation is again by the ever dependable Christine Dashiell, as well as the mangakas afterward. There are two extra short snapshot pages at the end, unentitled What Happened to the Two of Them afterward, which I suspect were under the dust jacket art in the original Japanese edition. This quiet as well observed manga falls for more into the slice of life category than romance. Even the mangaka herself says to them afterward, "Thank you for letting me write a slow and steady love story with too few love scenes. So you were hoping for something spicier. The teen 13 plus rating means this just isn't that kind of boys' love, but it's a sympathetic, a touching portrait of a childhood friendship that has the potential to mature into something far more enduring." The final chapter is called 2 Years Later. It keeps the readers guessing into the final page. 8 out of 10.